Welcome to Royalty Tarot. I'm here to do a general reading for the fire sign of Sagittarius. This will include Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising, which is your ascendant basically. This is for the full moon energy that's coming in. I'm gonna see what energies surrounding you and how it can help, okay? Let's see what energies are surrounding you. Sagittarius sun, moon, rising. Keep in mind that this is a general. If you would like your own personal reading, you can look in the description box below. I'll put the website, royaltytarot.com, and you can book one. I have a select variety of readings you can purchase that'll suit you. But let's get into it. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising. Come on. There we go. Come on. I'm gonna just hold y'all. Bam. Bam. There we go. Three more, please. This weather is funny. There we go. This weather is funny. It's a sidebar. My thing is, it was just windy, blowing my cars away. And now the sun is right back out. It was 93 degrees 2 days ago, and then it was like 67. So, I mean, I get that it's spring where I live, but it's just ushering in a whole different type of vibe. Like, it's a fight. Okay. But anyway, overall energy for Sag, how to say, I digress, is the Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords. So I feel like there was an energy of indecisiveness, but you're out of that because you have choices. I feel that's basically what it is. You have so many choices that you don't know what to choose. That's what I'm feeling. That's the energy of the deck. So let's get into it. Got the Star card, Five of Wands, the Tower, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Empress card. Three major arcana and one spread. Needing to keep the faith, keeping hope. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, some of you. But it's keeping faith and hope. I also see the Five of Wands is telling me that you need to get some things in order for things to change. Definitely need to get some things in order. Being organized, that way you can, how to say, dotting your I's, crossing your T's so that things can move forward. But as far as the Star card is having that faith and hope, knowing that whatever energies you put out will return to you. It's not in vain. Okay? Being optimistic as well. She's pouring her cups out knowing that she can refill it because it's a river, basically. So it's an abundance. It's infinite flow. You're never going to run out. You can't outgive the universe, basically. But needing to get some things in order, for sure. It's like you're praying and hoping for something, but you need to get things in order. That's what I'm seeing. I got the Tower card, but there's two people falling from this card right here. So something fated that's out of your control has happened or will happen, and you're going to have to start all over again. It's like a new beginning. Okay? I feel like there'll be messages. You'll get new insights and clarity, but something is built on faulty foundation and it couldn't sustain. Okay? I need a manicure. Something is definitely built on faulty foundation and couldn't sustain. So it's crumbling. And it's spontaneous, but it's out of your control for sure. Okay? I feel like doves bring messages from the divine. So you could be getting I wouldn't say notification, but you could be getting a clue or a hunch that something is definitely crumbled and falling. And then you got the Nine of Wands, which lets me know that, like, this is the wounded warrior energy. You could have been opposing it. It definitely could be involving another person, Sag. Not just you. It's not about... It can be... I mean, it's mundane. I mean, it's a general energy, excuse me. So it can be involving anything, but I'm not getting that. I'm feeling that it's definitely involving someone else. But it's the opposing energy. It could be communication leading from somebody else that just wasn't what it wasn't given, basically. But you need to take another course of action after getting some rest, for sure. Because it's going to startle you, whatever this is. And it don't have to be bad. It's just that it's something that comes in quickly. It can be an epiphany. It can be something that happens, good or bad, but surprisingly nonetheless. Shocking nonetheless. And you're going to need some rest. You're going to need, before you take the next course of action. Because it's definitely communication. Maybe somebody not going to like how things is, but it is what it is. This is definitely you taking the next course of action after communicating with somebody. I see it being like, with it being a woman or a male here, it doesn't have to be to that, but I feel like somebody is depending on you, or somebody have expectations of you. That's what I'm getting. And so again, like I said, it's going to be some communication that goes back and forth, and you need to take the next course of action after getting some rest. I got the 5 of Swords, which means it was mental confliction or strife, but maybe you put your foot down, because I see this sword straight down, so that means you made up your mind about something for sure. But somebody does not like that. They feel defeated in it, and that's okay. Because you need that peace, you need the clarity, and it's a Tower moment. So like I said, you made a decision in something, for sure. You made a definition, and it can be mental conflict too. It can be petty arguments as far as strife. Somebody can, I don't want to say petty because it's making you think about it, but I'm saying that you made up your mind about it. So somebody not gonna like the decision that was made, but it is what it is. I see the Empress here, Sag, and the Empress is somebody who knows their self-worth, their value. They know who to give their energy and efforts to, and they stand in their truth, and they manifest and create through love and nurturing. But I feel like you're not sure, or you need to be reminded of your power, or be reminded that you are the Empress and you hold that power. So it's messages from the divine that came here, and it could be, like I said, an event that happens that have to make you remember who you are and what you are, okay? But definitely you made up your mind about something, and you need to remember your power. So that's what I'm getting for you, Sag. Let's see what advice they got to give. This is the life-changing Oracle decks, and because I see the Tower, we're going to pull from it anyway, like I pulled for everybody else, all the other zodiac signs. What advice do we have to give Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? What advice can we give them going forward? I feel like that one wanted to come out, but there we go. The BGs, emotions, okay? Emotions. Sometimes it's just enough to recognize your feelings. And as I told you here, somebody not gonna like what it is, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep it cute. It is what it is. We just not gonna do that. We're not gonna blow my cards away. We just not. We're not gonna blow the cards away. We're not. We're not going to blow my cards away today. So emotions is basically telling me that you are evolving and progressing. You're changing. And sometimes people don't change at the same rate that you do. You're evolving and you're changing this for you. And you are to have compassion for those who are not on that level yet. But it's okay. Like I said, they're not going to like it. All right? You have a different perspective than you did before. All right? But recognize your feelings because they're speaking to you. And don't ignore them because it gets louder and louder and louder and louder. And so you're going to have to address it. And that's just that. That's probably the tower moment. But there's something in your life that's intolerable and you have to change it. That's this mental conflict. You have to change it, all right? So what you once enjoyed, you no longer enjoy anymore. But it's asking you to take an honest inventory. Just take a reflection on what you've been feeling, okay? And ask yourself. You don't gotta resort to nothing drastic though, no changes. Sometimes it's just the acknowledgement of what you're feeling is enough, okay? I got relationship dynamics. I told you it's involving somebody else in there with the 9 of Wands. You're changing the emotions, your relationships with your friends, family, lovers, anything like that. Even with jobs, it's changing. Okay? And more than one relationship is changing at one time, okay? Which is good because that just means you're evolving. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just recognizing that it has changed. All right? And you have less in common and growing apart. That's why these emotions are here. But like I said, keep that faith with the star card because it's a tower moment and getting some things in order. But it's definitely remembering your self-love, remembering your power, your strength with this Empress. Because right now you focus on pleasing and satisfying others. With this being in reverse, you've lost your own power. Not lost it, but giving it away. You know what I meant. But now, the most important relationship of all, that's what I meant to say, is the one with yourself. Okay? Don't deny yourself happiness. That's dead. No. What makes you happy? What brings you peace? Not just happiness, but what brings you peace, okay? And if you need to go to a counselor, because I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a legal professional either. These are for entertainment purposes only, but I do realize that they do help, okay? But again, if you need to see a counselor, then go ahead and do so. But you need to heal the relationship with yourself. You might need counseling due to somebody else. See, this is what I be talking about. Or a new person entering the picture to make things better, because after this end, it's somebody else that's coming in. Please excuse me. I do not live in a suburban area. I do have neighbors. And I'm hoping that they do get their car along because I don't want to redo the reading again. I got spiritual growth, which just means it's a top up. It's a top up, baby. It's a top up. It's just letting me know that you've grown, which means you did the actual healing work. You did it, which means it's going to be a change because everybody's not on the same page. And it just signifies that you're currently in the midst of, well, it looks like you don't have the choice here, but there will be a change, okay? And you've been contemplating it anyway because you've been in your head about it. That's why the emotions are here. But it brings about great blessings even if the challenges present themselves along the way, all right? And as you come to a conclusion, you'll know that it's pushing you out your comfort zone. That's why you need to remember that who you are as far as the Empress being able to manifest and love and who to give it to. All right? So reach down. You're going to realize that you do have this strength. You do have this power. It's just that you forgot it. Or giving it to somebody else. But here it is. It's a new lesson. It's teaching you a lesson in this. This is why the tower moment crumbled. Because you've probably been given to something that doesn't deserve it. And how they had to say, here we go, here you go. It's giving you something new, baby. So be true to yourself. It can be a legal issue. It can be a health issue. It can be a medical issue. It can be any of those things. But you're in the midst of choosing between something. Not even choosing, just dealing with something. And you need to realize how much strength you have in a situation because it's teaching you something new. There's lessons to be learned in it. For sure. Let's see what love we got. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what love got for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. Let's see what Spirit got to give you as far as advice for love. We don't want our cards to blow away. Period. Let's see what they got for love. You didn't want to go in, so let's see you. Let your friends help. Ask for and accept support from others. So when people offering their help, it ain't, leave your pride to the side. Go on and accept it. Okay? And ask for it too. Don't let your pride get in the way of you asking. A closed mouth don't get fed, baby. But you're going to tire yourself out. And it looks like you need to, how to say, it's okay to ask for help because some of your friends and family and things like that will be willing to help. Let's get one more card of advice. I said thing. I'm so sorry. Let's get one more card of advice. This is from the Crystal Angel deck. Let's see what Spirit got to give you for this. And this is pretty clear and simple. You got Lapis Lazuli, which is right here. This card right here. It's just realizing certain changes in your life. Life changes and epiphanies and experiences. It's time for big blessed change for you. And God is supporting you each and every step of the way. Even if it's out of your controls, you're realizing certain things. This can be a blessing that's given to you. It might not feel like one at first because it's spontaneous. Like I said, this person is asking something of you. And you the wounded warrior. You already been putting in work. And somebody don't like it, and I already told you that. But you can be realizing certain truths about people, places, and things. You can also, how they say, realize truths about yourself. Like your strength that you gave away. Like your power that you gave away. Okay? So I like Lapis Lazuli because it's a clarity crystal. It clears your mind so you can see things for what it is. 20/20 vision. Okay, that's what I like about Lapis Lazuli. Okay, and your life is changing because this is a tower moment. Something happens that you, how they say, that you could have been aware of or not prepared for, but it's damn sure surprising, like I said. All right, so that's what I'm getting, and it can be freeing because it's a start over. It's transformational. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Until next time, ciao.